Hello, Thespians. So, for one, Apple's still fighting with Google, so in order to actually, upload this, I'll have to upload it from my phone onto my computer and upload it to the internet. But I reached a conclusion, recently, that the best kind of vlogging, the kind of vlogging I'm best at, is just these Tabasco-style lazy vlogs. I can do them as I'm walking home from work. I can do them pretty easily. It's not a difficult thing for me to do. And I've got no problem just talking for 4 minutes, so that's kind of what I'm doing now. So I thought I'd give you a bit of an update. Thought you might want to see the face. Can't see why you would, but there we go. Now, updates. So, Exit Monday was a huge success. This is my gaming as performance. Absolute brilliant success. I don't want to talk about it too much because I'm trying to get the footage off my director of what we did, so I can actually make a video thing for this channel and show you what we did, because I find that's the best way to talk about gaming as performance. So we'll just skip over the gaming as performance stuff and we'll move on to something else, and that is Osho. Now, some of you who were here may remember that in January of this year I talked a lot about a thing called Osho that I was doing. Now, what that was, for those of you who didn't know, was essentially... sorry about that. Essentially, Osho is a thing that we do at university, where, because starting university kind of sucks sometimes, and there's so much information to be given in, a week that you've got, and then you're just going to get thrown into it. We at Student Theatre do this thing called Osho, which essentially is that we write a half-hour-long show, which is funny and themed, and it's about Monash, it's about our university, and we try to get as much information in there that the boring lectures don't tell you, or the information you miss because there's boring lectures that are trying to tell you this information, and it's really fun. And you guys heard me talking about it in January, and I clearly just had so much fun doing it, and it was an absolute blast, and it was something that I was really passionate about. So the good news is, I found out last week, and I started working this week, is that for February next year, when Osho will be on, you are looking at one of the 3 writer-directors of the Osho. Thank you. Which is quite kind of wonderful, and I'm really excited. An example of how much work goes into this thing is the fact that it's on in February next year, and we've already started working on it. We had our first kind of proper Osho meeting the other day, yesterday actually, where we said, hey, so what are we going to do? We start, because it's rehearsed over the summer holidays, we have to cast before uni ends, then we start rehearsals a month later. So obviously there's going to be people who are yeah, we want to do it, and then realise that they can't because they've got other commitments. But hopefully we don't get too many of them. But yeah, so I'm really uber excited about that. Walking through a hospital car park. I don't know why, but I feel this is a place where people will look at me even weirder. So that's my update. See all your faces next week. So yeah, essentially that's my news at the moment, and that will start taking over my life as of about 3 weeks from now. We have casting expression of interest things on the 19th and the 20th of November, which will be awesome. Sam, I have a thing for you. If you look really closely here, just here, everyone, yep, that is facial hair. It has the itchy beard syndrome. It's pathetic. And who wants to take random potluck guesses how long it took me to grow? Go on, push the guesses. Post them. I'll wait. You done? Everyone posted a guess? Well, it was 2 months. 2 months to grow this pathetic thing. Sorry, did I say 2 months? 1 month. That's a month. And it's just pathetic. It's just awful. And it just kind of sits there. It gets to this length after about 2 weeks and just doesn't change. So yeah, Sam, sorry, I can't help you with your manly problems because I'm just apparently not as much of a man.